Okay, so this time we're going to talk about using magnetic powder. And you've got the regular powder, and inside the powder there's iron filings. And this is actually your powder brush. And there's a magnet in here. And as I pick that up, that takes the magnet away from here, but when I push it down, it's going to let me create my own brush. So if I pull it up, it'll drop the powder. When I push it back down, it'll pick it back up. So I'm not actually touching anything with anything hard. Where this works really good is when we fingerprint something with paper on it. So let's say somebody stole the document where I want to say, you know, hey, who had a hold of this? We'll go and we'll start looking at a document, and you know, visually we've got nothing on this piece of paper, but we can take this and start working our way through. We're going to release the extra, go back and clean it up. And can you guys see the prints now? So let's say we got somebody that's a check forger, and no, wasn't me. I don't care who it looks like. I was wearing sunglasses and a ball cap. You can't tell who it was. But they physically had to touch the check. So this is where we would go back and we'd be able to find that print. So once we develop the print, this we're not actually going to lift. We'll photograph it, and then we're going to use usually a tape, and we're going to seal the print versus actually lifting it. And we'll leave that there on the evidence. Because it's on paper, we can't pop it like we do a card. So we'll literally just cut it. And then again, we're going to flip this over so that we make a lip so the next person that uses the tape doesn't have the same problem. Instead of putting it on this card like we do with regular powder, we'll just use the information here. So I may actually attach the card to it, or I may come around and just write the same information on this piece of paper. So date, time, case number, what the offense is, location that I got it. I can still draw a small diagram, but I don't really need it if it was actually on a check or a piece of paper. Magnetic powder will work on anything that's not metal. But if I tried to fingerprint this lid, is that going to be a problem when it sticks every time? So this is not going to be working real good when you go in and you try to fingerprint a metal cabinet or something like that. You're going to have to revert back to your powder brush. Both of them work great in different circumstances. But as long as it's not metal, you can use one of these. And the cleanup is really easy. Again, in a normal situation, we would pour a little bit into a plate, and we would use what from the plate, and then go back, and this wouldn't go back in the container. We're just going to go ahead and throw it away when we're done. Questions?